Alright guys, today we are taking a walk. And we are walking, down the Eureka Trail and of course taking y'all, let y'all join with me before, but I mean this is going to be maybe a better quality video walk and all that, and just speaking what's on my mind and all that stuff. And of course my camcorder says it will run for, says it has 44 minutes left, and don't know if the timing is accurate or if that timing is accurate or not, so go ahead and get out what I can. But I mean, as we go along, of course, the actual trail goes all the way to Englewood, you know, from Athens. This used to be a railroad that was converted into a trail, and there's also a junction there that forms a loop that, well, leads closer to, I think, what's called the E&E manufacturing plant. Of course, the noise you hear in the background is from E&E manufacturing, and but anyway, it's nice today because, you know, I'm on vacation for 3 days, and of course, I mean, I have, like, you know, 59.5 hours of vacation left for this year, so I'm gonna, like, use them with, like, you know, adventures and all that stuff. And of course, as you can see, Tonto is, like, you know, sniffing everything. And here in just a minute we're gonna cross the road right there. But well, I mean, here, I'll go ahead and pause the camera till we're across the road. Alright, Tonto here is he's probably pushing around 12 years old now, and still hanging on there with life. And I guess he, you know, gets around fairly well due to being around, you know, 12, and sniffing here at the post that cuts off vehicular traffic from entering the trail, but he has to sniff everything. So anyway, I mean, as I was, you know, I'm planning for the future. And whenever the spring gets here, what I'm planning on actually doing is scheduling a vacation for, like, you know, me and Tonto, if Tonto is still around next spring, and maybe, like, renting a cabin, a pet-friendly cabin, and enjoying the nature, enjoying the peace and quiet, and hopefully it'll be a cabin with a pool table, since, you know, I really like to play pool now. And but, you know, I hope that Tonto is around for, like, you know, at least a few more years, because I hope he makes it to at least 15 years old. I mean, don't want to lose him for sure. Of course, I mean, of course, I lost my dog Paco years ago, and it was very, you know, heartbreaking when I lost Paco. And I lost Cheyenne over a year ago now, a little over a year, and that was extremely heartbreaking. I mean, it's very hard losing a loved one, so I hope Tonto is at least here for a few more years. But there's actually been a lot of changes in my life for the better. I mean, if you want to know what's going on in my life, I mean, just I mean, scroll down my YouTube videos and you'll find out, you know, all the details. And I'm sober. Of course, I have details in other my videos being sober, and you know, and also, of course, a lot more active than what I used. I'm still, like, you know, doing fitness training. Well, working out with a fitness trainer, and I go, and I'm going to, like, you know, my fitness trainer 3 to 4 days a week now. I mean, the exercises are hard, but it definitely, like, you know, keeps me in shape. And you know what, with the positive changes in my life, you know, I want to keep my YouTube videos positive too, you know. Not really going to do very many more rant videos. I mean, most of my YouTube videos nowadays are going to be about positive stuff. And, well, I mean, there might be, like, you know, just kind of like, you know, maybe a few critical comments here or there, but it's mostly going to be positive stuff and all that. And I tell you what, I mean, I've been, like, you reviewing my, you know, YouTube videos lately, and YouTube videos that, you know, were taken up to 10 years ago, and I'm like, goodness, so much changes in my life. I mean, I look different. I mean, my house looks different. I mean, and the surroundings look different. And I was, like, watching my, you know, old, well, Chattanooga River Walk video taken back in 2009. I mean, it just, and I tell you, I mean, pretty significant from that era, because, I mean, I was watching that video. I mean, it's just so much wasn't myself. I wasn't talking. I was just simply holding the camcorder down the trail. And also, I mean, you know, of course, I mean, yeah, and of course, I watched that whole video, and it was like, I think it was 30 minutes long. I mean, just like I couldn't hold the camera steady or anything in that video. I just wasn't focused. And it's funny, I mean, as I was watching, you know, down, you know, that video, I noticed that scene where I actually filmed that bald eagle, you know, landing in the tree along the river. And thing is in my old YouTube channel, I had a video of that, you know, eagle that I saw back then, and seems like I had an extra flick of the eagle taking off and all that. And it's funny, I mean, when I deleted my other YouTube channels, I mean, that, well, particular eagle video, bald eagle video got lost. Couldn't find it in my files or anywhere. And then when I watched that Chattanooga River Walk video, I mean, there was that scene with that bald eagle in Chattanooga perched along that tree. And I'm like, goodness, that's what I've been looking for all along, is that old eagle video. And, you know, of course, and you know what, I'm wanting to maybe do some, you know, maybe put up some of my old videos that are actually positive, family gatherings and all that stuff, and maybe, you know, a more focus of that eagle I came across, you know, back on the river walk. But thing is my WD external files, I cannot get my, you know, MacBook Pro to open it. When I try to open it, I mean, it's just, it says, I get a notice up that says you need to contact the seller of this hardware to get permission to open up your files. And I'm like, you know, unreal and all that stuff. I mean, just, of course, some external files dates all the way back to 2009, and I mean, that equipment dates all the way back to 2009, but you know, hoping that maybe I can find somebody to help me to open them up on my new MacBook Pro, so I could get up, you know, old videos, and maybe also old videos of Tonto for whenever he passes away. And gosh, Tonto still knows his name. He heard his name and then he paused for a minute. Yes, but anyway, as y'all may have seen, of course, I know I had some really ranting and negative videos back when I was drinking all the time and all that stuff, and of course I still got the negative comments on them videos. So what I've actually done is, you know, the videos that I was getting all the negative comments on, what I did was I disabled the comments to the videos. Yes, because I mean, any of my, you know, videos, I mean, you know, from way back when, that, you know, really don't mean much to me anymore, or that are really negative and all that stuff. You know, it's just, and for the ones I've gotten the most, you know, negative comments from, you know, I've, you know, disable the commentary, because for the simple fact, I mean, I want people to be focused on my new and updated videos, not my videos of the scenario of what I was like back then. I want people to be focused on for who I am now, and not what I was like, you know, back then, you know. I mean, just, of course, I mean, I still keep up them videos for memories, because, you know, sometimes I like to watch them and kind of like, you know, compare what I'm like now to, you know, what I was like back then, you know. And then, of course, I actually watch some videos sometimes, and I think to myself, some of the things I've did in those videos, I'm like, you know, goodness, that was kind of stupid of me. And I kind of, you know, get a laugh of my, you know, stupidity and all that stuff. So I still like to leave up, you know, my old videos for, you know, memories, of course, well, for me, and to also, you know, sometimes, you know, just, I mean, you know, link myself, you know, to what I'm like now, to what I was like, you know, years ago. You're not wanting to turn around, are you, Paco? Yeah. Are you sure you don't have, you know, any more in you? Yes, but anyway, I got on my, you know, I still have my Apple Watch here. Well, let's find some shade here, and it says I've walked 0.5 miles, got 47 active calories, 99 BPM, I guess, beats per minute, and of course it's 12:56 p.m. here on September the 16th, you know, the official start of my 3-day weekend. Oh, and let me tell you what I'm going to do this weekend. I mean, I'm going to take a trip to Twin Peaks. I mean, I still like to go to Twin Peaks and, you know, well, admire the scenery and stuff, and also just I'll just sit on there at the bar and, like, you know, enjoy me, you know, a nice meal of, like, you know, barbecue, like, you know, chicken wings, and also, like, you know, unsweetened tea. And what I'll also do when I'm sitting there at the bar is I'll actually, like, you know, get on my phone, text people who I haven't texted for a while, and, you know, and also, like, you know, look up stuff that I want to know online, you know, on my iPhone 7, and also, like, you know, shop at Amazon and whatever I need to do online. And by the way, I mean, I do most of my shopping now on Amazon. And what I'll do is, like, you know, excuse me, I paused the camera, somebody went by, but what okay, as I was saying, you know, okay, back to Amazon. I mean, I find it's a whole lot easier just to order the stuff I need online at Amazon and have it shipped to my house rather than just take an extra trip to Walmart or somewhere, and figure maybe I can save, you know, money better that way, especially now that I have a Prime membership. And with a Prime membership, I mean, I'm able to get, like, you know, these, you know, enjoy these, you know, good movies with my Prime deal, which is a plus. And that's why I like my new Roku device for my TV, so I can get better streaming from Amazon and YouTube. And I actually prefer to watch YouTube videos on my TV rather than, you know, just my phone or my laptop. I mean, I feel like you get a better effect that way. And of course, I'll still stop at Walmart maybe once a week to get stuff I need that's not like, you know, that I really can't wait for, like, you know, more water, frozen foods, groceries that I really need. And of course I try to, you know, do my in-person store shopping, like, you know, maybe once a week of stuff that I really need and can't wait for. But other than that, I do most of my shopping with Amazon now, and I think there's, of course, get a better deal that way. I think they got better products and all that good stuff. But take a look at the scenery. Yeah. Of course, whenever me and Tonto walk this trail, I mean, it's just, you know, we get in, like, you know, 2 miles, and of course, I mean, my watch at the end, you know, will tell us I've walked 2 miles. And look, mile 0.265 butterflies. Interesting. Got a lot of interesting signs along here. But while I still have my camera on, I'm trying to think, you know, of anything else, you know, I need to mention. I've done a lot of rearranging of my house. I mean, my house is totally different. What I did was I kept what I use, you know, often in my house, and stuff that I don't use very often or never use, I, like, you know, leave out in my shed. I mean, that's what I've been arranging my house for, and definitely helps, you know, keep my place uncluttered and, like, easier for dusting and stuff like that. And I got the future videos coming, more reminiscing videos, actually, like videos of, like, you know, fans that I've, you know, we had whenever I was just knee-high to a grasshopper. I mean, box fans that we owned. and more reminiscing videos of, you know what, just anything that comes to my mind. And, you know, so anyway, I mean, once I get some, up my current videos and gets, you know, my own mind uncluttered, maybe I'll, you know, make the other videos I'm wanting to film too. And so stay tuned for the next one and enjoy your weekend.